Hey guys, it's Nice for a Night is Fair, and welcome to Love at First Sight. Now, guys, actually, I found this game and I was just like, oh, why not? This game seems really cool, and since I love anime, I just thought, why not? Why not do something like this? So, it's a visual novel. It's probably gonna be really short, I'm not sure. But anyway, guys, let's just get right into this. Act 1, Catch My Eyes. It's really early in the morning. This is the path I always take to get to school. I normally have to hurry, but today I'm taking it easy. I had a little extra time to get out of the house, which is kind of unusual. Same. I'm feeling good under the warm morning sunshine and the cool morning breeze as I head to school. I like this music. It's a little catchy. Yeah. I'm not in a hurry, but I still don't take long to get to school. My house isn't right next to the school, but it isn't that far away either. Same. Honestly, it's like so relatable. Even if I don't usually leave as early as I did today, I never have to run to get to school on time or anything. That's what I'm thinking as I change into my school slippers. I absent-mindedly climb the stairs, heading up to my classroom on the second floor, class 2-2. I put my hand on the door to open it. And then... oh, Akemi. Oh, okay. Hold on. She seems like the buoyant kind of girl, so let me just get this. Oh, Makun. Good morning. You're here earlier than usual. How unlike you. Her loud and ear-splitting voice shakes me out of my morning daze. Good morning, Akemi. I see you're getting a head start on being loud and obnoxious today. Oh gosh, that's me. Well, there's nothing wrong with being energetic. This overly spirited person is Tsusume Akemi. She's always like this, the kind of person who's always going full throttle from the moment she wakes up to the moment she falls asleep. You're not energetic. You're out of control. But I guess that's what I should be expecting by now. Morning, Tomo. You know her better than I do, right? Does she have a volume knob? This guy looks so cool. He's just like, with the eye, okay.
Morning. I've known Akemi for a long time, and I can't say for sure no, she doesn't.
This is Otora Tomoyore. I'm sorry if I'm butchering these names. He's a zombie in the contest to Akemi's liveliness. But like Akemi, his energy level is constant. He's lifeless all day, every day. Yeah, I've only known her for a little while, but I'm starting to realize that.
Oh, you'll get used to it.
Makun, lately you've started treating me like as bad as Tomo-kun. Is this really how you should be treating someone you've only known for 2 months? Considering how annoying you are, you do really expect me to treat you any differently? Yeah, I only known these two for about 2 months, though I've gotten pretty close to them in that time. I'm Fukujun Maru. 2 months ago, I had switched high schools because of my parents' work. Fall's almost over. I transferred in the middle of the season, and because of that, I was a bit of an oddity among the other students. I was really nervous at first, but luckily these two came along and became my friends. That's so mean, Tomo-chan. Tomo-chan. He's not a girl. Tomo-kun, say something.
Well, seems like you two are getting close.
Yeah, thanks to you. Hey, don't ignore me. I can say for sure that Tomo is the real person I'm comfortable here. Reason. What? Okay. He doesn't take care of his appearance, and he's not the warmest person you'll ever meet, but he's pretty smart and ultimately a good guy. I learned how dependable he is pretty quickly. Okay, ignoring me is forbidden now. You hear me? We might be ignoring her, but I guess I owe Akemi as well. The fact that she's so annoyingly loud is her only real flaw. I don't know anyone more inspiring than her. Lately, Akemi's been trying to get me to hang out with her and Tomo all the time. The two seem to balance each other out, though it's not a perfect balance by any means. From what I hear, they've been friends since they were kids, though Tomo once told me she's basically been following me around this whole time. Oh gosh. The bell rings. It's already time for homeroom. Ugh. What's the first period today?
Math. Our homework is due today. Did you do it right? You did it, right?
Yeah, yesterday I finished with the time to spare for a change. I was actually able to go to bed early because of that. I said stop ignoring me! Oh my gosh! The morning lessons end and lunchtime begins. Lunchtime! Let's eat! Oh, time to eat. Okay. I just make up my own lines, guys. I'm not even following any of this stuff. I just make it up. We move from our classroom to further down the hall. We're the only ones in here, and Akemi's thundering voices echoes through in the empty classroom. The three of us have been coming to this empty classroom for lunch since I transferred to this school. On the menu for today is Salisbury steak. Awesome. Oh, what are you, a kid? Come on, you can at least lower the volume during lunch. Tomo, help me out here. After a moment, Tomo replies, "What do you want me to do?" Then he sighs and snatches Akemi's chopsticks. Hey! Then, as Akemi opens her mouth to protest, Tomo stuffs a piece of Salisbury steak into her mouth. She seems to have forgotten anything she wanted to say when the food entered her mouth, and she quietly chews it. Her mood improves a moment later, and she expresses and dissolves into bliss as she chews. She really is an airhead.
I'm not her keeper, you know.
Could have fooled me. Who else could hold back the freight train of a girl?
You really think I can hold back a freight train?
No, Tomo, we don't, but we're just saying. Okay, maybe not.
Exactly.
Akemi cries, spewing food everywhere. When realizing that she just did, she hesitantly closes her mouth and swallows. I'm the number one most cheerful girl in town, Akemi-chan. Akemi-chan. She can't even say her name right, guys. That's just horrible, guys. Come on. And with that, she goes back to eating her lunch. I guess she can't stay quiet for long, no matter what she's doing. That's me, actually. The most cheerfulest girl in town. I don't think you have any competition for that title.
No kidding. She's one of our school's celebrities.
Tomo starts on his own lunch.
Seriously? One of? You mean there's more? Yeah, our high school has a lot of unusual students. There's a lot of rumors floating around concerning our school, it seems.
Wow. What other kinds of celebrities are there?
You don't know about any of them. Well, first there's...
Tomo takes a quick glance at Akemi, but she seems to be lost in her own food-induced paradise. She's not even listening to us anymore.
Well, there's a lot of them. If you really want to know, I'll tell you later.
He doesn't want to talk about it he doesn't want to talk about this in front of Akemi. I guess it's a touchy subject, but I'll make it a point to ask about it later. All done! You ate way too fast. Crap. I barely touched any of my own food while we were chatting. I should have started on my lunch while she had her mouth closed. I'm not going to get another chance now. Hey! What are you two talking about?
I was recounting the epic saga of how you won your fame. He seemed to be really interested in it, so I wanted him to hear it from the source.
Wait, what? Really? Oh, wow, that was a squeak. Alright, really? Sure thing, Mach-kun. Do you want to hear about when I saved the town for the first time with my fantastic powers? I hadn't met Tomo-kun yet. And... No, I really don't want to hear about that one. Come on, Tomo.
A minute ago you told me to take care of her, and now I'm telling you to do it. I haven't even touched my food yet, so you be her friend for a bit.
And without a second glance, he starts eating his lunch in silence. Mach-kun, are you listening? So anyway, my mom and dad had gone out shopping, and you're the one who needs to listen. Man, how did I get roped into this? And so for the rest of lunchtime, I got stuck listening to her story while I finished my lunch and gave her the occasional nod. School ends. Huh? Mach-kun, where's Tomo-kun? Akemi calls out to me as I'm packing up my stuff. She rushed out of the classroom right when class ended, and it seems she came back just as quickly. He said that he had some things to take care of back at his place and left a little early. What's up? Oh, really? Well, can you take this to the third-year classrooms for me? I promised to return this before the end of the day, but, I kind of forgot, and I have a club meeting, and I gotta go, so... She hands me a small paper bag. It feels like it's got a book or something inside it. I sigh. Fine, I'll do it. Thanks a bunch. Give it to a student in class 3-2 named Ya Atashi. I'm counting on you. No sooner does she say that then she says she disappears once again. She just can't stay still, can she? It's just gosh, always everywhere. I suppose I better get going too. No telling how long this person, I don't even know, is gonna be there for. I'm finished packing up and head to the classrooms on the 3rd floor. Okay. I arrived to the 3rd-year classroom. I arrived to the 3rd-year student's classroom with Akemi's package and look for the person I'm supposed to deliver it to.
but some of the other students tell me she stepped out for a bit. They say that she'll be back soon, that I can just wait here for her, but then 10 minutes pass and she's still nowhere to be found. Maybe I should have one of the other people here give it to her and just go home. School's over and most of the students have been at their club activities for a while now. While I'm waiting in the third-year classroom, the other students file out, and the school grounds slowly become devoid of life. The noise of daytime activity has but disappeared. I feel like I'm in detention. I want to go home already. Giving up, I leave the classroom and turn toward the stairwell. My classroom is on the second floor, so I usually don't spend any time up here. The layouts of the two floors are pretty much identical, but somehow I feel like this is some alternate dimension. And just as I'm about to descend the stairs, I start to hear what I think are sobs coming from nearby. I figured I was alone and realized because of that, but the sudden sobbing catches me off guard and I freeze. I hold my breath. I strain my ears. It's not my imagination. Someone nearby is crying softly. Hearing someone crying in an empty school building sounds like the beginning of a horror story. What am I saying? This isn't a horror story. School might be over, but the sun hasn't even gone down yet. Finding some else in the building isn't that strange. I think they meant but someone else, not some else. Anyway, well, I say that, but this situation isn't exactly normal either. The sobbing continues. It sounds like it's coming from the next floor up. It's quiet, but it reverberates off the narrow stairwell's walls. It definitely coming from the floor above me, though I didn't realize it until now. But this building is only has 3 floors. The only thing above me is the roof, right? School is over. The door to the roof should be locked by now, but I can still hear the crying, so there's no way it could be coming from there. But if the door is locked, that means the way up is just a dead end. I can't just walk up there and check and claim I happen to walk by. But before I can even think it through, my curiosity has me turning around and heading back up the stairs. I climb step by step up the stairs as quietly as I can, though I can't help making a little noise. As I get closer, the source of the sobbing, I begin to hear it more clearly. There's just one voice. It's judging by the sound of it, it's a girl's. It feels like I'm climbing up 10 stories, but only a few seconds, and I suddenly I'm almost on the landing. I take the last step and turn toward the source of the crying. In front of me is a girl wearing our school's uniform. She's lying against the door to the roof, sobbing. The girl hears me walking toward her and starts shivering as she turns her head toward me. Oh, baby kids, what's wrong? I don't want her to cry. She just seems so cute. Nothing up to this point has been out of the ordinary, at least, until I saw her face. Oh, she's a little Cyclops girl.
Oh my goodness, I actually saw that on the front. Like, I didn't think that was actually a thing, but oh my goodness. Oh, she's so cute. She's the Cyclops girl. The girl stares at me with her single eye, her face sopping wet from the crying. And I don't mean she's missing an eye. She's literally had one giant eye in the middle of her face. Suddenly, she registers that I'm standing in front of her, and she jumps, drawing her limbs into her body. A bit of light reflects off an unwiped tear nearly her wide open eye. I can tell by the way she's looking at me that she's terrified. She's not the only one though. Without really understanding what I'm looking at, I stare at her, unmoving, and she does the same. She's wearing our school uniform, but is she really a student here? Oh, wait, how did she get all those cuts? Girl, oh no. No matter how many times I blink, a second eye doesn't suddenly grow on her face, and I finally realize that what I'm seeing is reality. Faced with this girl who looks like she belongs in a fairy tale, I began to panic. Strangely though, I'm able to keep my fright from showing. The situation is so unreal. I guess my brain just refuses to fully acknowledge it. I heard crying and came to see what was going on. Are you all right? I guess. I mean, you got one eye, but that's not an issue. The longer the silence drags on, the harder it becomes to break it. I try to come up with something, anything, to say to force myself out of this stupor, but my mind is completely blank. At this point, anything is better than silence. It seems her mind is just as blank as mine. I worked my mouth soundlessly a few times before finally spewing out the first thing that came to my mind. Do you need to wipe your face? Her uniform is black, so I can't tell if it's wet from her crying into it. She doesn't have a handkerchief or anything though. I produced my own handkerchief from my pocket and moved to offer it to her. I approached the girl sitting at the top of the stairs to give her the handkerchief, and once again she starts shivering in fear. She's looking at me like I'm some kind of monster. Am I really that scary? Just because I'm a guy? What? Well, guy protagonist. Come on. Isn't she the monster here? Hey! She ain't no monster. Look at that face, though. Like, can you say that she is a monster? Come on now. Thank you. I hold the handkerchief out stiffly for several seconds. Then cautiously, oh so cautiously, she takes the handkerchief and wipes her face. Those are the first words she's spoken so far, but her trembling voice is so quiet that I almost didn't hear her. I only transferred to this school about 2 months ago. I don't think I've seen you around. This is definitely the first time we've met, of course. I'm sure that if I had seen her before, her face would have been burned into my mind. But there's no way I could forget what I'm seeing now. Should I ask her to give my handkerchief back? It's obvious from the way she's looking at me that she's still confused and afraid.
We're not going to get anywhere at this rate. We must be in different classes since I haven't seen you around before. What grade and class are you in? I'm in 2-2. Class 1-2. She actually gave me a proper response this time. She really is a student here, I guess. Not a monster or something. Suddenly, it hits me. I've been sharing the same school and the same world with this person all this time. What is this? Oh, 1 year lower, then. Yeah. The conversation grinds to a halt again. I can't think of anything else to say. Actually, that's not true. I have a mountain of things I want to ask her, but all of it has nothing to do with her. All of it has everything to do with her appearance. I'm hesitant to bring that up. Time passes as I hurriedly try to think of something to say to fill the silence. What can I say? My mind is still totally blank. Gosh! Every heartbeat seems louder than the last, and the panic I thought had subsided wells up inside my mind again. I don't think I can keep this up. Right, I have to get going. That was a pathetic The girl looks like she wants to say more, but without a word I turn and flee down the stairs. I head to the shoe rack, change my shoes, and start rushing home. Oh, well. Okay. I walk on for a few more seconds after hearing the campus gates clearing. Oh, what did I say? Did I say hearing? Whoa. After clearing the campus gates, then I pause for a moment and take a deep breath. Jeez. It seems that girl didn't follow me or even call after me. She's probably still sitting at the top of the stairs in that desolate stairway. The cool wind is blowing as I walk home, and I gradually regain my composure. My heart is still racing though. I think I'm going to feel uneasy about what just happened for a long time. And I was really surprised. Maybe I still don't fully understand what I saw. I really have to think about it some more. Was it fear or was I afraid of her? No, there's nothing scary about some girl, even if she is. Honestly, I can't shake the thought that she might be some kind of monster, but she must be a human high school student, right? I was definitely scared out of my wits at first, but I think if she wanted to hurt me, she would have done it. In fact, beyond harmless, she's as timid as a mouse. But if that's the case, then why do I still feel uneasy? If my mind is just unable to accept that she only has one eye. No, that's not it. It's not like I was avoiding staring at her or anything. Actually, I don't think I could have looked away even if I wanted to. Whatever. It's nothing worth dwelling on. The fact that I'm not disgusted by her after all this means that it was just a pure surprise, right? Yeah, I think that's a reasonable conclusion. At any rate, I think it's safe to say that anyone who saw her face wouldn't forget it anytime soon. As I'm thinking of this, I finally arrived to a familiar entryway to my house. I was absorbed in my thoughts. I guess I was on autopilot the way home. I'm home. Oh, gee, it's the mom. I can't do a mom voice.
Oh, welcome home. You're a little late, aren't you? What were you doing?
Akemi roped me into being her errand boy. She wanted me to deliver something for her. Or I don't I don't know. Later that night, I let out a deep sigh. I'm laying on my futon, unable to sleep. For some reason, I couldn't tell my mom about the one-eyed girl. It wasn't like that it was a traumatic event or anything, but I almost feel guilty. At any rate, I can't stop thinking about her face. I know that if I don't fall asleep soon, I'm going to have to rush to school tomorrow. I try to forget about everything that happened today, but I just can't keep my eyes closed. She looked like she wanted to say something back there, but I panicked and ran away. I kind of regret not staying now. I roll over in my futon several times, but eventually I came to a decision. I'm going to try to find that girl again. I feel like I should at least learn her name. Aww, it's so cute. Wait. Oh, she's so adorable. Aww. Have an eye for. Oh, well, we're not gonna do Act 2. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave it off here. I'm really loving this. It is awesome, and I'm just really liking it. I really enjoy this because I love visual novels and anime and everything, so I would do that in a heartbeat. But if you ask me to do like a horror game, I'm just gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna be a baby about this. Like, I try not to. But anyway, guys, if you like this and you want to see more of this, please leave a comment down below and let me know if you want to see more of Love at First Sight. It is an amazing little visual novel game. But yeah, guys, I love each and every one of you. I hope to see you back here and watching more of the content, and I enjoy reading your comments, guys. So please leave a comment down below. But anyway, guys, I will see you in the Nightosphere. Bye, guys.